Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In a previous episode, Morishige, Fukuroi, and Mitsuki eventually, after exploring the school for a while, managed to find one of their missing classmates. Or, well, one of Mitsuki and Fukuroi's classmates from Byakudan High, anyway. And her mental faculties weren't exactly 100% operational. In fact, she was scared out of her wits. And she kind of ended up running off on her own shortly after we found her, leaving Fukuroi and Mitsuki go chase after her, while Morishige decided to just go ahead and just go off on his own, thinking that basically continuing to stay with Fukuroi and Mitsuki would just slow him down even further at this point. And, well, he decided to then wait for Taguchi to show up here back at their proposed meeting spot, but he never showed up. And, well, he decided, and as a result, Morishige decided to go look for Taguchi on his own. Eventually, we found him, along with both Nari and Chihaya here in the second wing of Heavenly Host. Taguchi's passed out on the floor here, as you can see. And Nari and Chihaya decided to get the hell out of Dodge when Morishige didn't exactly do the best of job hiding his declining sanity, shall we say. Especially when looking through Taguchi's tape of various corpses. In their situation, I probably would have left too. So, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what happened in the last episode. I have no idea how the hell to get to Taguchi here, and I guess we're just going to continue searching for Mayu and whoever else we may be able to find. Well, here in the second wing. Darkening is at 66%, so it's pretty high. So I am a little bit nervous here about that reaching 100% before I can get to some kind of proper conclusion for the chapter. Then after I do that, and then obviously I will find the wrong ends that I have yet to find for this chapter before I move on to number 6. Anyway, Taguchi is completely motionless. It's impossible to tell from here if he's dead though, or simply unconscious. Another earthquake? After bracing myself for an indeterminate amount of time, the earthquake finally subsided. At least they're getting shorter in general. There's a candle shimmering here, along with a note. Where are we? Whatever you do, don't look behind you. What happens if I do? If I had to guess, it will give me a wrong end. So you know what I'll do? I will look back and see if I'm right. Morishige! Hey there!
Yamamoto-san. Fukuroi-kun wa?
Yamamoto. Where's Fukuroi? I keep messing up her surname. I'm sorry.
I
don't know. He was with me until just a short while ago. But then we found ourselves running from a man with an axe. I think we got separated. I don't think it's hammer time because his weapon of choice is a hammer, so I will just call him the fireman. Whoever this axe-wielding maniac is. I see. That is rather worrisome. I hope he's alright. How about you? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine. This isn't my blood. But this school is even more dangerous than I thought. Whoever that man is, I'm certain he's been going around killing anyone who gets lost in here.
僕はそいつを見てないから、なんとも言えないな。
I haven't encountered him personally, so I couldn't say.
私、怖いよ。一人じゃ、絶対私も。
I'm scared. If I'm by myself, he'll find me.
よかったら、一緒に来るかい？
Shall I accompany you then?
いいの？
Are you sure?
まあ、構わないよ。
Yeah, I don't mind.
ありがとう！
Thank you. Yamamoto, overcome with relief, suddenly grabbed hold of me.
ちょっと！
Hey!
ごめんね。森重くんは、鈴本さんだっけ？彼女いるんだったね。
I'm sorry. You have a girlfriend already, right? Suzumoto, I think you said her name was.
そういうんじゃない。なんていうか、妹みたいなものだよ。
We're not like that. She's like a little sister to me, I guess.
森重くんみたいなお兄さんがいたら、退屈しないだろうな。
I'll bet life would be a whole lot less boring if I had a big brother like you.
そうかな。
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Well, I can definitely tell you for sure that life in general would be a whole lot less boring if you had a big brother like, say, Kizumi.
どっちかっていうと、退屈な人間だと思われることが多いんだけどな。特に同世代からは。
People always seem to regard me as a boring human being, especially people of this generation. Maybe you were born in the wrong century.
暗いな。山本さん。
It's really gotten dark in here. Yamamoto?
ちょっと待って。明かりつけるから。
Hang on just a sec. I've got a light.
なんだこの廊下。やけに。そうだ。本館でもこんな場所が。
What an unnerving hallway. It's much darker than the others. But then I suppose there was one just like it in the main building. Another endless hallway.
暗くて寒いね。
It's not just dark, but cold too.
なあ、引き返そう。これ以上は危険だと思う。
Yeah, we should head back. I think we may be in danger if we keep going.
でも、もう来た道がないよ。
But the way back is gone.
あ、しまった。そうだ、山本さん。あのアルコールランプを。
Damn. Yamamoto, do you still have that alcohol lamp?
あれはなくしちゃった。でも、ろうそくならあるから。
Sorry, I didn't quite make it. But I've got plenty of candles.
そんなものじゃ。
Candles won't be enough.
あそこに部屋が見えるよ。
Well, look. There's a room.
行ってみよう、森重くん。
Let's see what's inside. Okay. You're acting kind of odd, Mitsuki. It kind of feels like you're trying to string me along somewhere. Should I be worried?
待て。危険かもしれないだろ。様子を。
Wait. It might not be safe. We should perceive the utmost...
すまない。
Wow. Sorry, I didn't hurt you, did I?
平気だよ。
I'm just fine. Was this a trap set by you? Are you coming on to me?
誤解しないでくれよ。俺は、いや、僕は。
Please, don't misunderstand. I didn't mean to.
それより、
Never mind
少しお
that.
話ししない？
Let's say we have a little chat.
何を言って。
What do you...
私のことは嫌い？しげに。
Don't you like me? Shig? Yeah, I really am starting to think I should have heeded that note's advice. But then again, I kind of had a feeling that it was going to lead to a bad end if I looked, so... It really is my own fault. I had every opportunity to listen, and I chose not to because curiosity got the better of me. So I can't really complain.
No.
Not that I was going to anyway, but still. Oh.
お前誰だ
Who are you?
誰だと思う？しげに。
Who do you think I am, Sheik? You know, come to think of it, your speaking mannerisms remind me of Sachiko's a bit. Sachi, are you possessing Mitsuki?
やめろ
Or maybe it's Mayu. Call me that. I tried to pick myself up off the floor, but she grabbed me tightly by the wrists.
話せなんで俺のことをマユのことを知ってるんだ
Let me go! How do you know about me? About Mayu? I struggled to follow my mind, and in the process, I inadvertently slapped Yamamoto, or whoever this was, squarely in the face.
痛い。女の子に乱暴するの？しげに。
Ow! How dare you raise your hand to a girl, Sheik. Yep. Hello, Sachi. The skin from Yamamoto's face began peeling back, and a little girl's face burst out from within, covered in blood and muscle tissue. I don't even know how it's possible, but black hairs burst out from the Yamamoto suit next, spreading across the ground like a black wing unfurling. Immediately, a musty smell began permeating the air, and I became aware of all the body parts around me. Hands, feet, entrails, and a veritable lake of blood.
お前はいつからマユをどうした
You know, maybe this is all actually some kind of callback to the original Corpse Party PC98, where in one of the... Actually, yeah. Spoiler alert for the PC98 continuity, if you care about it at all. But, Sachi, in that continuity, ended up impersonating one of the cast members in one of the wrong ends. Or, well, not wrong end in the case of that game, but one of the various different endings for PC98. So, yeah, maybe this is just like some kind of callback to that. You were always her? What did you do to Mayu?
どうしたんだろうね。しげに。しげに。しげに。
No.
よく泣くスズメだったよ。
Now, what did I do to her? I remember she wouldn't shut up. She kept chirping, Sheik! 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 Like a Japanese sparrow. A Suzume, if you will.
今は物静かな。自分の目で確かめるといい。
But she's not chirping anymore. Want to see for yourself?
まさかそんなバカな
No. No! I can't be!
私はお前を見ていたよ。面白い。見込みがあるやつだってね。
I've been watching you, you know. I like you. You've got promise. Well, that's just great. Sachiko apparently likes you, Morishige. That is definitely not good for you.
たまにお前みたいなのがいる。この学校と相性のいい変わり種がね。
People like you do show up from time to time. Freaks of nature have a real affinity for this place.
何なんだお前は一体俺をどうするつもりなんだ
What are you trying to say? What the hell are you planning to do with me?
怯えているのかい
You scared?
無理もない。
That's understandable. But the thing is, I get you.
お前の恐れの対象は生きた人間の死ではない。自分自身の死のみだ。
You're not afraid of people dying. You're just afraid of you dying.
離せ！俺は
Let go of me. I...
話してやろうとも歩いていけ。あの扉へ。校舎が案内してくれる。
Sure. I'll let you go. And when I do, I want you to walk over to that door. Let the school guide your way.
お前が探しているあの子のところへ。
It's where you'll find the person you've been looking for all this time. Sheik, don't look at me. Not the way I am now.
Mayu.
Mayu.
楽しみだね。お前の反応が。つまらなかったらすぐ殺しちゃうからね。
I'm quite looking forward to your reaction. But if it's boring, I'll kill you. If there's one thing I can guarantee at all here, it's that Morishige's reaction is going to be the exact opposite of boring. So, sadly for you, Morishige, you're not... Actually, wait, never mind. I keep forgetting here that if you die in this place, often in a gruesome way, you get to suffer that pain that you experience in death for all eternity. So, on second thought, maybe it's better, honestly, if she does let you live, if you give her a satisfying reaction. Maybe. But then, knowing you, you'll probably just off yourself anyway. So... it's only probably going to delay the inevitable by, like, what? Half a minute? A minute at the most? True to her word, the girl let go of my wrists. Her body then began sinking into the floor, little by little, until there was nothing left of it. It was as if she were lying along the shore as the tide came in and slowly rose above her body. Or maybe the school just swallowed her up. The only things that remained of her were Yamamoto's school uniform, and that face made from her skin.
これは夢か。それとも、俺はもうとっくに頭がおかしくなっているのか。いや、だとしても。
Is this a dream? Or have I completely lost it at this point? No, you haven't completely lost it at this point. I'm pretty sure that within the next minute or two, you will completely lose it, for sure. Either way.
俺はMayuに会わなくてはならない。
I need to see Mayu.
あいつは生きている。そうに決まっている。Mayu、今行くぞ。
She's alive. She has to be. Mayu, I'm coming for you. Oh, what? We don't get to see the reaction? That's disappointing. Talk about a cliffhanger if I've ever seen one. Wrong in number 8. I guess next time I'm just gonna not look back. Let's not look back. Yeah, stay back.
どうしたんだ、袋井君は。
What's wrong? Where's Fukuroi?
うるさい！来るなってば！お前もあいつの仲間なんだろ！
Shut the hell up! I told you to stay back! You're in league with him, aren't you?
錯乱してるみたいだな。
With who, the fireman?
何があったんだ、山本さん。
You seem confused. What happened, Yamamoto?
触るな。血が手に血が。お前、やっぱりお前も。
Don't touch me! Well then don't touch me! There's blood on your hands! You really are... You really are! Really are what, exactly? A surgeon?
誤解だよ。これはさっき死体を調べた時に。
You're mistaken. This is from examining a dead body earlier.
おかしいって思ったんだ。あんなに平気で死体に触って。やっぱりだ。
It's just as I thought then! How can you be so cavalier about touching corpses? You're not right! Well, there's no
こ
arguing
れじゃ何を言っ
that.
ても無駄だな。
Well, there's no arguing that. There's no getting through to her in this state, it seems. Well, she's not exactly wrong, is she?
私は騙されない。もう引っかからない。
I won't be fooled! I won't be taken in by your lies anymore!
やかましい女だ。
She's certainly in a mood.
生きている人間はうるさくてかなわないな。人は寡黙な方がいい。
Living humans are so irredeemably noisy. People need to understand the value of silence.
山本さんもう行ってしまったのかい。
Yamamoto. Gone already, is she?
どこか落ち着ける場所へ行こう。
I should find some place to collect
そうだ。
myself.
またあそこに。
That's right. I can always go back there.
そういえば今日はマユにセビリアの理髪師の録画を頼まれていた。時間までに家へ帰らないと。
I almost forgot about taping that production of The Barber of Seville. Or Ville. I have to make sure I get home in time. Yeah, I think he's really hitting sanity slippage pretty hard at this point. And here I was again. I pressed a button on my phone to shut off the second alarm I'd set. If this time display were accurate, then there was no chance of making it home in time to record the show for Mayu.
後でマユに謝らないとな。
I'll have to apologize to her later. I slid my finger naturally, almost automatically, from shutting off the alarm to opening my folder of saved photos. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to like this little segment of you looking through your collection even less than every other one before? There was no sound in the room other than the tone of my button presses. And virtually no light other than that which shone from the LCD screen. Or so it seemed anyway. Yet this was my rock. In this place, I could truly relax. Here and here alone, I felt at peace. I think you could do better, honestly. You don't need a rock, you need a boulder. One that doesn't involve corpses, I must add. In fact, I know a boulder, actually. A human one. Perhaps I should try to find a way to introduce you to later. And with your current fetish for corpses, I think it would be very fitting indeed that I introduce you to. The air was filled with the overpowering aroma of blood and entrails. It would be enough to make most people vomit, but for me, it was a smell of to savor. I'd even describe it as comforting. Perhaps it's because it reminded me that I was in her presence. She, who decorated the wall like a flower in full bloom. Oh, that corpse. When I sat across from her, I felt more at ease than I can possibly convey in words. It was as if she'd always be here for me, as if she were waiting for me. And sure enough, whenever I felt weary or needed respite, the door to this infirmary would always open for me, despite its tendency to the contrary. Each time it did, too, I would always be drawn in as if the room were swallowing me up. And my eyes would always happen upon this offering first. This girl upon the wall, slowly drying and slowly rotting, would always be there to greet me. And never once did I tire of the sight.
ずいぶん集まったな。死体の写真。
I've sure taken a lot. So many photos of the dead. I had begun talking to myself. Or maybe I was talking to her. Within my phone's memory were stored some of man's most sensual, most voluptuous objects d'art. I really suck at French. And she was the tip of the brush, the grand prelude. I'd amassed a whole other building's worth of beautiful sculptures to admire now, too. I was thrilled to bursting.
これだ。
This is the one. This was a sculpture known as Mitsuki Yamamoto in life. But in death, she was my property. One of my many pieces of found art. Well, something clearly got to her. Poor Mitsuki. Those spirited eyes, now dulled and clammy. Those lips that spoke such harsh words, now stained with blood. Her abdomen shredded, her innards exposed. So alluring. So captivating was she now. Sometimes, destroying that which is beautiful only serves to make it more beautiful. And truly, this was the proof.
しかし、やっぱり残念だな。
Still, it is a shame. It was a shame that I could only gaze upon these gorgeous works of art within these school grounds. Before returning home with Mayu, I needed to erase every one of these photographs from my phone. It seemed like such a waste. The world in which I once dwelled in was far too narrow-minded to accept these masterpieces. Well, there is a reason why it doesn't accept those masterpieces from Morishige. That's because they are horribly morbid, cruel, and, well, terrifyingly disgusting, to say the least. Plus, they were people at one point. I mean, I hope you're not forgetting that. And who am I kidding? You obviously are forgetting that. The dark side's making you forget, man. Come back to the light. We got vanilla cupcakes. It was often a hard place to call home. But as long as I had Mayu with me, I could endure. And to that end, this folder was an obstacle, a detriment, a hurdle to overcome before I could rejoin the world of the living. I needed to delete it, to put it all behind me.
でもまあ、いいか。まだ。
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. If I do it after I get back. Careful, man. You're using the same kind of justification an addict makes here to keep holding on to their addiction. Okay, so I guess that's it for number 5, our little alternate universe tale. Number 5, clear. Number 6, Meyer chapter is now available. More soulful testimonies. Okay, so I guess that's the final end for it. Now let's get to work on finding these other wrong ends. Okay, we're back at this hole. And rather than fishing out the item, I'm going to jump into it this time.
くそこうしている間にも
We're gonna
眉の身に何かあったら俺は
We're gonna go fishing the way our greatest ancestors did before we thought the fishing rod Morishige. We're gonna catch it with our bare hands. Have fun. Damn it. While I'm sitting here waffling, Mayu could be in serious danger. Why do I have a feeling I'm pronouncing that wrong? I probably am. I bet I would fail English in school if I were to go back to it. If anything were to happen to her,
下に降りてあれを拾って戻ってくれ簡単なことだ
Well, at any rate, all I need to do is lower myself down, grab whatever's down there, then come right back up. It couldn't be simpler. As long as I proceed to slowly and cautiously, as long as I proceed slowly and cautiously, I thought I'd be fine. First things first, I need to figure out how deep this gap went.
深さは糸のここまでだから4メートル強ってところか思ったより深いな
The string went up to here, so a little over 4 meters? That's deeper than I expected. My height is 178 centimeters, so if arms outstretched, I'd be about 2 meters or so. Which meant if I grabbed onto the ledge with my hands and lowered myself down, I'd only have another 2 meters to fall. And that seemed entirely reasonable. It was notably less of a drop than one would face when jumping from a second-story veranda, for example.
問題は登る時だがその辺の教室から机や椅子をいくつか運んできて先に穴に落としておこう
So the only problem then is getting back up. Maybe if I grab a few desks and chairs from the classroom and throw them in first. A little stacking could easily give me 1.5 meters of extra height, I thought. And that should get me plenty close to the edge of the hole. I'd probably be able to reach it and grab on with just a single jump.
最悪の場合1時間後にはすぐそこの玄関に田口さんが戻ってくるから大声で呼べば助けてくれるだろう
Worst case scenario, Taguchi will be stopping by the entranceway in less than an hour. That's close enough that if I yelled loudly, he'd hear me.
これでよし行くか
Alright, that should do it. Let's get this over with. Did you hurt yourself, Morishige?
足がくじいたかもしれない
I think I sprained my ankle. Ow!
地面が床みたいに平らじゃないことくらい予想できたろうに
The only thing I didn't predict was that the ground would be so uneven down here. Well, at least I could finally find out what the item was that I'd seen from above. It was a small notebook. No, I recognized it. This was a student ID. In fact, it seemed to be a Kisaragi Academy student ID.
これは眉の学生証なんでこんなところにまさか上からここに落ちて
No, No, it's Mayu's. What is it doing down here? Don't tell me. She fell.
Mayu! いるのか Mayu!
Mayu, are you here? Mayu! There were a considerable number of dead bodies down here with me. Most of them were full-on skeletons who seemed like they'd been here for ages, but a handful of them looked like they may have just died a few hours ago.
こんなに人がそれもほとんど俺と同世代の一体何が行われているんだこの学校では
There's so many of them, and virtually every one is wearing what looks to be a modern school uniform. What is going on in this wretched place? Death, my friend. Lots and lots of death. But that's been arousing you, so I don't really see why you care that much. And yes, I do know why you care that much. I'm just being a smartass with you right now. I briefly scanned the bodies of the departed in the dim, unnatural lights that filtered in from above, and found one that was wearing very familiar clothes. This was definitely the uniform of Kisaragi Academy High School. I was horrified. Mayu, please tell me it's not you.
委員長おい篠崎
It's the class rep. Hey, so Ayumi's down here. Hey, Shinozaki? Both of Ayumi Shinozaki's eyes were wide open. But she wasn't looking at anything in particular. Those eyes weren't seeing anything at all anymore. So what the hell happened to you? Did you finally push Yoshiki too far? You could have avoided that fate, you know.
篠崎
Shinozaki.
なんで誰がこんな
Why? Who did this to...
落ち着け冷静になるんだ篠崎は死んでいるこれは死体だそこら中にある死体の一つだ
Calm down. Don't panic. Shinozaki is dead. This is just a body. Just one of many in here.
そう篠崎の形をした肉の塊だものなんだ
That's right. This is just a pile of meat that happens to be shaped like Shinozaki. It's not a person anymore. It's a thing. Well, I would normally disagree with you, but considering how I basically frequently call her a meat puppet for all the spirits in this place, I can't exactly disagree with you on this.
くそ篠崎には岸沼がついていると思ったのにあの単細胞は何をやってるんだ
God damn it, Kishinuma should have been with her. What the hell was that uncommon jackass doing? Probably, telling her to not do the thing that got her killed, but she decided to do it anyway because I know what I'm doing, jackass! If I could sum up the possible last conversation that most likely occurred between her and Yoshiki. Because, well, class rep knows best, I guess.
あいつがどこかで油を売ってるから篠崎がこんなことにこんな
He was probably off messing with God knows what, leaving Shinozaki all alone and helpless. And now, look at her! I know, she's just basically become the meat puppet that she always unwittingly strived to be.
遺族のために何か持って行った方がいいよな
I should probably take something for her family.
こんなに血で汚れた制服はダメだな。遺族が動揺する。下着なんて論外だ。髪留めのゴム紐は、ありふれている。
Her uniform is too blood-soaked. Don't you mean... You could have said blood-covered, then it would have been a perfect tile drop. And you call Yoshiki an incompetent jackass. Incompetent jackass. It would just upset them. Her underwear is out of the question, of course. Why would you even consider that? And her hairband is just too common. So what? The rest of her school uniform isn't too common? You're not making any sense right now, buddy.
もう少し篠崎の個性が伝わるような。委員長のろうそくは
I know.
ここにはないか。
I need something that one could associate with her personally. Ah, I know. The ghost story candles. Damn. Guess she doesn't have them on her anymore. Just take her student ID.
髪の毛とかいいはずならいいだろう。ハサミがないからそうだな。仕方ない。歯で噛み切るか。
It'll have to be your hair. The hair of the deceased. You know, I don't think that would really work either, because how many blue hair people are running around in this town of yours? I mean, multicolored hair is not exactly an uncommon thing from what I've seen in these games, with the exception of Rebuilt and Zero. But I don't have any scissors. I guess I'll have to use my teeth. Your teeth? Yes, I'll use my teeth. Come on, don't you have something here that you could use instead of your teeth, you creep?
人の髪の毛ってのは意外と丈夫なもんだな。綺麗に切れない。
I had no idea human hair was so resilient. Ugh, I don't think I can do this cleanly. I'm picturing this scene in my head, and it's proven to be more funny than it should be.
別の部分ならどうだ。例えば爪とか。待てよ。いや、舌がいいな。
What about a different part of her body? Perhaps a fingernail? A tooth? Or... Yes, that's it. Her tongue! I would actually... You know what? I would actually pay to see you being able to escape this school and go back to the moral world with Ayumi's tongue. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that due to her dying here, she has basically been erased from the moral world and everybody's memories who knows of her. So it would be pointless in the end anyway for you to do this. But if that didn't happen, I would actually pay to see what would happen if you actually brought her tongue to her family. They called the police on you, and you would be on the way to prison faster than you could jack off to any of your photos on your phone, buddy. Her tongue's the thing.
いいよな、篠崎。遺族のためだ。口を開けてくれ。
All right, Shinzaki, isn't it? It's for your family's sake, after all. Now open wide.
舌がないじゃないか。
No! Her tongue! It's missing! It's already been taken!
畜生！誰がふざけるな！これじゃ俺が 仕方ない。歯で妥協するか。
God damn it.
くさ
Whoever did this, stop messing with me! I guess I have no choice then. I'll have to sell for a tooth. Ugh, God damn it!
抜けない。指で引っ張ったくらいじゃ。
It won't come out. Not if I'm just pulling it with my fingers anyway. I was very tempted to just give you a suggestion what you could do to knock some of her teeth out, but I don't want to give you any ideas.
あれ
Huh?
目の前が真っ黒。
What's happening? Why is everything going black?
黒。黒。
Black.
黒。
Black. Black.
眉、どこだ。お前も、俺、
Mayu, where are you? Protect. Either you're being overcome with darkening or something else is happening to you altogether. I'm not exactly sure which. Or another theory is Ayumi's teeth are cursed. Yeah, I'll go with that. Touching Ayumi's teeth is basically a death sentence. So, Yoshiki, if you have any idea what's good for you, any at all, you will never French kiss that woman. Ever. For any reason. You will die. Okay, so I looked up a little bit of the wrong ends I have yet to complete, and the first general requirements or first steps I need to take in order to unlock them. The three that I looked up here requires that I let Morishige's darkening reach 100%. So we finally have an instance of an ending being unlocked after I reach 100% darkening rather than just a standard game over. And as for the other two, apparently I need to complete Chapter 5 as normal in order to unlock these other two wrong ends. So this is definitely a first as well, for sure. So after I unlock them, I just need to play the game and play the chapter as normally. I don't know anything else beyond that, though, so I'm hoping that's all I need to do for those other two wrong ends. If not, then obviously I will just look up more information here if I'm truly stuck. So, for now, I'm just going to take the limited knowledge that I consulted with and see where it takes me. Now, first things first, let's get my darkening up to 100%. Will you shut up? Okay, good. Alright, let's... Good. You're not gonna yell anymore. Thank you. What happened? Did I pass out? No, you are just screwed. Royally and 100% totally screwed. Courtesy of yours truly.
起きて
Wake up. Wake up. Is that you, Sachi?
眉、
Mayu?
いや、もっと幼い。誰だ
No. It's a much younger voice. Who is it?
お兄ちゃん起きて
Hey, mister. Wake up. Where am I?
おはようお兄ちゃん。ここはね、私のおもちゃ箱。
Good morning, mister. This is my playroom. I'm in your dissection room right now, aren't I? The young girl thrust her face so close to mine that our noses practically touched. She was smiling from ear to ear. She looked to be in about first or second grade, with long black hair and a clean, cute, almost dainty countenance. Yeah, you are screwed. Again. For sure. Because it's Sachi. Sachi, always being caught by Sachi is basically a death sentence. I know that all too well by now. Have fun with eternal damnation, Morishige. Again. After my brief impression, however, I quickly turned my head away. She was uncomfortably close, literally breathing down my neck. And her breath. It smelled of blood, of death and decay, and fatty oils and smoke. It smelled of chemicals and antiseptic. It was a very, very unpleasant potpourri. Do you eat people, Sachi?
君は
Who are you?
嬉しくなっちゃう。
I'm so happy.
なんだこれはって聞かないんだね。ここに来た人はみんなまず驚いて泣き出すのに。
You didn't get all indignant and say, "What's going on here?" Normally when people wake up here, they get scared and start freaking out. Well, if I'm in the room I think that reaction is actually quite understandable, Sachi. But I'm sure you would know that if you didn't let your bloodlust literally get the best of you over time. The little girl began backing away from me, her shoulders still shaking in a soundless chuckle. I knew exactly what she meant. It would be entirely reasonable to ask what's going on here. Even at a glance I could tell this room was not good. The floors and walls were caked in blood as thick as mud. Buckets of body parts were strewn all about, and eviscerated corpses were stacked everywhere. Okay, so we're obviously in a dissection room, so why aren't we seeing it? Why is everything blacked out? And that was just what I could see at a glance. As for me, I was bound to a chair against one of the walls. Not with ropes, but with chains.
私の名前は篠崎幸子。
My name is Sachiko Shinozaki.
俺をどうするつもりだ。殺すのか。
What do you plan to do with me? Are you going to kill me?
どうしよっかな。これから考える。先にこれで遊ぶから。
What a question. I'm just not sure. I'll decide later. I've got someone else to play with first. Mayu, right? You got her bound and gagged somewhere else in the room? Just as she said the word else, she brought her hand down onto the nearby table in a slapping motion, and it made contact with someone. It was a girl, bound by her hands and feet. And Sachiko's slap was aimed squarely at her thigh. Her uniform suggested that she was in high school, and she was wearing glasses, giving her a rather stern, serious appearance. I could hear the sound of chattering teeth, and see her chest rising and falling rapidly and erratically, suggesting she was paralyzed with fear.
名前はね、浦部恵美さん。
Her name is Emme Urabe. Hi, Emmy. At the sound of her own name being read aloud from her student ID name tag, the girl let out a single whimper.
やめてお願いお願い
No. Stop. Please. Please stop.
ダメー。お姉ちゃんは今からとびきり痛いことをされます。
No way. You're about to be put through incredible pain.
惨めったらしい顔や命乞いをして見せてくださいね。
So make sure you squirm like the wretch you are and beg me to spare your life, okay?
やだ冗談だよね
No.
だって私何も
No. You're joking, right? I didn't do anything.
うるさい。気が散る。
Shut the hell up. You're distracting me. Sachiko swung her hand downward into Emi's face. I realized only after impact that there was a scalpel in it. A sloppy, uncontrolled incision was made from the corner of her mouth all the way to her ear. Well, you got half a Gazglow grin now.
なんてね。
Just kidding.
ごめんね、痛かった？本気じゃないからまだあまり痛がらないで。
I'm sorry.
これからもっと痛くなるの
Did
よ。
that hurt? I wasn't seriously trying to kill you or anything, so don't let it hurt too much. The pain is just... The real pain is just beginning, after all. Sachiko produced a pair of durable sewing scissors from a rollaway shelf nearby and began expertly cutting all the way up Emi's school uniform. Then she set down the scissors and produced a full-sized farming sickle in their place. It looked well worn, with soil and rust sticking liberally to the blade. After brandishing it for a moment, Sachiko positioned it over Emi's abdomen.
嘘でしょこれ夢だよ夢だ
No! Please, no! This is a dream. This has to be a dream!
目が覚めるかどうか。自分で確かめろ。
I can't say if you're awake or if you're dreaming. But you're about to find out. Sachiko slowly shifted her focus from Emi's abdomen to the area just below her rib cage. Emi's body began spasming, her spinal muscles contracting in a decidedly unnatural manner. Gasps and screams mixed with sounds of vomit and incontinence.
いい顔になってきたね。できるじゃないか。それだよ、それ。
What a perfect facial expression. See, I knew you could do it. Without even wiping the drool from her mouth, Sachiko tossed the sickle aside and simply began digging into Emi's wounds with her bare hands. The sounds of tiny hands manipulating internal organs was disgustingly similar to that of a sopping wet rag squelching spilled oatmeal off a hardwood floor. Ew. Good lord. The noises escaping Emi's mouth didn't even sound like they were coming from a human being anymore. I could see her face and profile now, and despite the gastric juices and vomit and blood and contortions of unbearable agony, it wasn't a disagreeable sight. This was a girl not far from death. She was trying her hardest to fight it, but the facts were the facts. She was going to die, and she knew it. Against this fate, she was completely and utterly helpless. She was doomed already, in both body and soul. This hapless struggle has certain sensual quality to it. No, it was even purer than that. This was a truly beautiful sight. Even when someone's being murdered in front of you, you somehow find a way to fetishize it.
本来に
You have no shame. Isn't she pretty? You bet. Do you have her guts stuffed in your mouth? Is that what you're gonna show me next? Well, I mean, not show me, but have me read. Sachiko, who at this point buried her head in Emi's exposed organs, and withdrew it and directed his question at me, her mouth still full of flesh. Yep. Yeah, I called it. How unfortunate for me. Everything from her nose down was dyed red and dripping with blood.
本当にいい顔になってきたじゃないか。
Isn't her face just precious? She swallowed whatever she'd bitten out of Emi's insides, then turned to face me. It just keeps getting worse. All the gory deaths. It's like each and every chapter they just somehow managed to find a way to up the game even worse than before. Chapter 5 has just been particularly squeamish for me. She swallowed okay, I already read that. Not just face me actually, but stare at me. Stare into me with unwavering, unblinking eyes. I suddenly became aware of my own erratic breathing. It wasn't fear though, but an almost animalistic reaction. It was coarse and primal, and I'd unconsciously thrust my chest forward, toward Emi. I think I may have been smiling.
どうだお前もやってみるかい
So how about it? Do you want to play with her too? Don't be ridiculous. It's like she's making fun of me. She shouldn't have to ask. Wrong end number 5. I'm really dreading what the next 2 chapters are going to have in store for me. Assuming that the 2 after this one are all that's really left, and I won't end up unlocking like an extra chapter or something after I complete the 7. After I complete all 7 the ones that I'm aware of. Alright guys, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut the episode off here before I find the other 2 wrong ends I need to find. I got some real life responsibilities to take care of that just can't wait. So for the next episode, I will finish getting the wrong ends for chapter 5, and then after I acquire them, I will move on to chapter 6. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Corpse Party Book of Shadows. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. But yeah, really sorry I can't finish this now, but I promise you, I'll make sure to finish chapter 5 very soon. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.